Hello, my beautiful Cancer. How are you doing? My name is SimplyVelca, and today, darling, we're going to be getting into your weekly tarot messages for the days August 2nd to August 8th, 2021, Cancer. So if you find any cards that resonate with you today in this weekly reading, darling, let me know in the comments below, because that is how I keep up with you guys, is through the comments, Cancer. Also, if you do enjoy this tarot reading today, or you just enjoy my vibes, Cancer, I would really appreciate it if you were to give this video a like and subscribe, because it does help me out a lot, and I wanted to have you see these cards. And I always appreciate it when you guys do the extra step for me, Cancer. Remember, though, that I'm just a man reading some tarot cards to you. You know your situation better than I ever possibly could. Take the cards that resonate, Cancer. Believe what doesn't, because I'm not going to be offended by it whatsoever. I believe the tarot cards are just here today, Cancer, to give you some food for thought, a perspective for you to be considering, but never making the choices in your life, because it's your life to live, Cancer. Not mine and not these tarot cards. So let's just get into this weekly tarot reading for you today, Cancer. And the starting card that wanted to come out for you, Cancer, what you know is the Six of Wands. It's probably one of my favorite cards outside of the Fool card, Cancer, just because of what the Six of Wands represents. So with the Six of Wands, as you can see in the imagery of it, Cancer, is an individual. This would be who you are right now. The spotlight is on you. Eyes are watching you. People are paying attention to you right now, Cancer. When I was doing your pre-shuffle as well, I kept on getting cards. First of all, Aries kept on popping up in my head when I was doing your pre-shuffle. Now, I took this in two ways, Cancer, where it's like, on one sense, you could be dealing with the Aries, or if you have Aries in your chart, I do suggest for you to check out Aries reading as well. But for others of you, it's kind of this sense, Cancer, of just taking charge, for you to be taking more action in your life. Continuing doing the things that you already have been doing, Cancer, is something I just want to tell you. And so with the Six of Wands here, the Six of Wands represents public recognition, so very fabulous for my Cancers that are in the public spotlight or trying to be seen. This is a very good week for you to be continuing into those actions, continuing to feed into this narrative of the Six of Wands. I feel like you guys would be getting some fabulous results this week. This card also, as you can see, is the card of celebration. Right now, it's actually the Olympics going on right now, and I feel like this is actually kind of representing the Olympics. She just getting her gold medal. So you are getting your gold medal, Cancer. I do feel in some way something that you've been working at passionately for quite some time. So Cancer, definitely this is just a card of victory, a card of celebration. So a very fabulous week starting right off the bat for you, Cancer. Let's get into some clarifying cards though. All right, let's see what else we can get into with these cards, darling. All right, I like these cards a lot. Back of the deck energy is the Judgment card coming in for you, Cancer. So again, a card of action, a card for you to be taking charge, Cancer, or something for you to just be doing it. Also noticing as well as kind of a similar spotlight. Maybe this is kind of a stretch, right? But just go along with it, Cancer, right? Don't give me too much of a hard time. But I do notice it's kind of like a similar spotlight of where the, like, again, this sense of just like all eyes on you, Cancer. So let's get into these tarot cards as well, darling. We have the Knight of Pentacles coming in with the Seven of Wands following you. Very fiery energy this week, as well as the Wheel card, the Wheel of Fortune, Cancer. So in this dynamic, Cancer, this is letting me know, again, eyes are quite literally watching you, Cancer. Like the Seven of Wands, this is where numerous wands, numerous people in your same field are paying attention to you right now, Cancer. I don't know what it is that you're doing. Clearly it's working because the attention is on you. I do see you making ground as the Knight of Pentacles as well. I always say the Knight of Pentacles, Cancer, is a card of where you're going into uncharted territory. You're just, you know, really keeping out of your comfort zone, essentially. And the Wheel of Fortune is always just a fabulous card to be having, Cancer, going in your favor at this time, right? This is where things are just working out. So generally, overall, Cancer, I would say this is a very fabulous week for my Cancers to be seen. Really, this is a week. This would be the week, Cancer, that I would be doing the most, putting out as many things as I could at once, working on as many projects as at once. I do see this just as a overall very successful time for you, Cancer. I do believe, especially with this Knight of Pentacles coming in here, let me get, with this Knight of Pentacles and that Wheel of Fortune coming in here, Cancer, it does let me know the sense of some like, it's foreshadowing something good coming towards you. Or maybe taking a little bit of a build-up process, because admittedly, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight. But, you know, the Wheel of Fortune doesn't just start turning for just no reason, Cancer. There is usually something that is being created from it, right? So let's see here. Three of Cups coming in here. So again, let me speak properly, Cancer. Another card of victory, another card of just celebration, a very celebrative, y'all know what I'm saying, like a celebratory, there we go, a very celebratory time for you, Cancer. So with all the celebration energy, this is showing to me, maybe this is some a sense for some of you Cancers, like some people close to you are going to be receiving some fabulous news. If it's not you, someone around you is going to be receiving some fabulous news, Cancer. For many of you, though, I do feel as if this is a sense for some of you guys that have been, as a side message, been trying to manifest people coming into your life. I do feel as if they're coming. Knight of Pentacles and that Wheel of Fortune, things are working out. So you just have to be a little bit more patient, right? If these are more so about social things, you would know about this, Cancer, if this has been like your intent, if you've been doing rituals, or, you know, that's the thing that you've been trying to put as much energy into as possible. Five of Pentacles, yeah, this is kind of giving me a sense that some of you Cancers are kind of going off the rails here, aren't I, darling? But I do feel like this message is very specific for some Cancers, in the sense of where you've been feeling alone at this time for quite a while, and you're Cancer, you've just been craving just like connection. It feels like you've been craving connection, and so this would correlate so beautifully now that I'm thinking about it with all these other cards, with the attention and me constantly saying eyes are on you, people are paying attention to you, Cancer, like you're being seen. And so it only makes sense that people are making their way towards you with the Fortune, Nine of Pentacles, Three of Cups here. It's only natural, it only makes sense that the storyline would come in where people are noticing you, Cancer, and then from that they're not only just noticing you, but they're going towards you to engage with you. So again, a very fabulous time for you, Cancer, to just be putting yourself out there, doing the things that you just love doing, because this is how you're going to be attracting the people that you want, right? If you are, you know, let's just say for simplicity's sake, Cancer, you're into tarot, post a bunch of tarot readings this week, darling, right? Maybe you'll end up making a mutual connection with someone who is also into tarot, and then that's how a beautiful connection comes forward. Three of Cups. For those that's not talking about a social relationship, this is just more so a change of pace, getting you out of that Five of Pentacles energy, right? Because I do feel like for some of you Cancers, this moment of where the spotlight's on you, the Six of Wands, Seven of Wands, the success hasn't been, this is not just like an overnight thing of things starting to work out for you, Cancer. This involves, just because like this involves a lot of just isolation from you. This involves like a lot of struggle, Cancer. It does feel as if for a while now you guys have just been kind of just writing things out, kind of you know, being patient, but it's not really patient by choice. You're just kind of like being like, well, this is the hand that I'm dealt, right? No pun intended with me doing tarot. But I do just see overall just a beautiful change in pace, whatever facet this is honing in on for you, Cancer. So fabulous, fabulous, fabulous start to your reading, Cancer. Now let's get into the thing you don't see coming. What is the thing that my Cancers don't see coming this week for August 7th to the 8th? We have the thing that you don't see coming is the Two of Swords, Cancer. So what you don't see coming is it's almost this sense of where you're going to be left with having to make a choice. You know, with the Two of Swords, I like to think of this as like making a choice between the matters of the mind and the matters of the heart. One side, you're considering all the logistics on things, and the other side, you're just, you know, it's just you going fully in just your passion, Cancer. That's how I like to see it as. But let's get some clarification on this Two of Swords. You know, what you don't see coming to you in essence right now, though, Cancer, is a crossroads, like a choice needing to be made, a crossroad, fork in the road basically presenting itself in front of you. So let's get these cards in here. All right, the clarifiers we have going on, Two of Pentacles. Anytime I see the Two of Swords, no matter what deck I'm using, Cancer, I always will see the Two of Pentacles and Two of Swords come in together as a duo. So whenever these come in as a duo, Cancer, this lets me know something that's kind of been you juggling a lot on your plate for a while now, and then you're just left with the choice of being like, all right, I have to relieve something, I have to let something go. For some of you guys, well, you know what, we'll get into that in a moment. Let me show you these other cards, Cancer. I apologize. Two of Pentacles coming in with the fourth King of Cups, as well as the Six of Swords. So overall, Cancer, there's something that you're having to make a choice on, kind of having to kind of taking the emotion out of it, Cancer, right? You're having to take the emotion out of it. Very much so the sense of experiencing some tough love, practicing some tough love this week. I do feel like you're gonna have to be making a hard choice and having to walk away from something, because I do see you having your plate too full right now, Cancer. I do feel as if like too many moving parts, too many things going on right now. And for some of you, Cancers, this may be in the sense of getting yourself back into a more strict routine. You're doing too many lax things, Cancer. For others of you guys, it may be just because you're spreading yourself too thin, and you're just engaging in some energies that aren't just very fruitful for you. Something I did want to also just note for you, Cancer, I usually don't ever talk about it for most signs ever, but I always do like a deep pre-shuffle for each of the zodiac signs, just because, I mean, I'm not joking when I say y'all are my peeps, Cancer, and just because, again, like I have a bunch of zodiac signs in my life, so I always like to just see what's going on whenever I talk to my peeps. And so with you guys, Cancer, I did get this sense of a message of where I got the impression that some of you guys, like I was shown the Three of Pentacles in the reverse as well as the Seven of Swords. So in this dynamic, it's showing to me a very untrustworthy energy, kind of something, it's almost like a sense of like a partnership, something that you at one point like had close to you, maybe you still currently do, and if it is, it's kind of like a heads up, darling. I do get this sense of, and normally I don't really feed into these type of drama things, Cancer, just because it's just not my style of tarot reading. But I do feel like there's like a little bit of a cutthroat, like cunning energy around you, something that could be a little bit of a like backstabby. So take that as you will. It does show to me though, Cancer, that I just got a sense of where something that's in your current space bringing forth some type of disappointment in your life, some type of Seven of Swords experience for you where you can't really feel like you trust it. And you know, even with the Seven of Swords, it's like that sense of you taking things on by your own and dropping things, right? So it's similar to the Two of Pentacles in a sense, but you're actually like falling at the seams. You know, it's not just you feeling overwhelmed while juggling it, like you're dropping things as well. So yeah, just take that as you will, Cancer. Maybe it may not even resonate with anybody, but I just felt inclined that I had to like say that message, Cancer, just as like a heads up, and just like pay attention to the people that you're around this week, right? Pay attention to them and just make sure you're good, Cancer. Just make sure you're good and protected. Yeah, so let's get into your hopes and dreams now, Cancer. Let's see what's going on for your hopes and dreams this week for August 2nd to the 8th. Let's see what's going on for my Cancers. Their hopes and dreams, darling. All right. Okay. So we have here for your hopes and dreams, we have the Three of Swords. Now the Three of Swords for you, Cancer, was inverted, but I'm just going to be showing you the cards in the upright just because I can. I do what I want. We have the Queen of Wands for you, as well as the Magician card. So in your hopes and dreams, you're wanting to experience closure, and it's almost like the sense of freedom, Cancer. I don't know what's been like holding you back. There's like some type of past pain, something from the past that's just like stuck with you, and you haven't been able to get out of it. And so like, because here's the thing, it's like this sense of where I like to speak in analogies. So maybe you got burned in the past, right? Maybe you were dating somebody and they just made you feel as if you weren't attractive. And so then after you guys split off, Cancer, anything like you never could go into modeling or anything like that because you just had this constant underlying insecurity that you just couldn't get over. And so you want the freedom that you experienced from that is just kind of realizing that I was just just like an a-hole or whatever, right? But it's through just like this closure, it gives you almost like this permission for you to really start creating for your life actively. I do finally see a lot of you Cancers overcoming like a long-standing pain that has been keeping you down for quite some time. Magician card, Queen of Wands, shows to me a sense of where you're just finally like really just actively putting yourself out there, Cancer. Again, still I want to reference just from before of you guys needing to take action this week, Cancer. I feel like there's a lot of things that you guys have a lot of good ideas, and some of you guys probably already are. I want to say, just because of all those action cards that came in, some of you guys easily are already working towards that goal, but you know, maybe the next portion of your step now to going further towards your goal is to having to walk away from people with that Six of Swords, getting back into the final part of the spread. And King of Cups coming in here signals to me where it's just, yeah, it's just like a sense of tough love with the situation, Cancer, where you're just like, all right, I have to make a tough call with something, and you have to kind of just choose to drop something, choose to let something go, Cancer. So yeah, so now let's just get into some oracle cards. Let's close out this reading for you, Cancer, with some oracle cards, darling. Let's get a moon oracle card for you, as well as an animal oracle card for you, Cancer. We're gonna do a couple animal oracle cards actually, because I have a couple. I actually have more than just a couple, honey. But we have two on the table right now. All right, so we start this off with the Turkey Spirit 61, equaling to 7 in numerology. The Turkey Spirit says, give with gratitude and grace. We have the Cheetah card coming in here, saying for you to get clear on your intention and stay focused and move quickly to achieve your goal. Quite literally what I've been saying and what I was getting in the pre-shuffle. And then holding your vision, the fixed moon. So double ensemble here. Is that the word I want to use? Double combo, darling. There we go. Of you really just staying focused and continuing on with where it is that you are going. You're on the right path, Cancer. You just need to maintain focus. With this Turkey Spirit coming in here, I do feel as if this is more so a sense of just, it's not going to be for all of you Cancers, but, you know, just like I talk about with tough love, I'm going to just be blunt, darling, right? But check your vibration. Check where your mindset has been for some of you Cancers. I do feel as if some of you guys, and it happens to all of us, right? I'm not going to be sitting here preaching on some pedestals if you're like, you're being human, darling. You're having a human experience. And sometimes when you're having that human experience, you can kind of get into that little spiral or pitfall of whatever it is you want, like victimhood or what have you. It's very easy to see the negatives in the world and not the positives, and it can be overwhelming at times. And so check your vibration, do some grounding, do some cleansing, and you know, try to see what you can do to elevate your vibration, because if you believe in everything is energy, which I do, the higher your vibration, the better energy that you're putting out, and that's the better energy that you're going to be receiving. So think about it in a way of where you're investing in yourself, Cancer. So I'm going to close this reading out for you, Cancer. I hope you found some cards that resonate with you. If you did, let me know in the comments below. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe. Cancer, I also do private personal readings on my website. I'll leave it linked down below, SimplyVelca.com. Next to my social medias, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, darling, all just SimplyVelca. And yeah, Cancer, thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading. Make a wish, darling, on the special 11/11 rock, darling. I always make a wishes on the 11/11, and I will connect with you sometime in the near future. I love you so much, Cancer. Bye.